Hi guys, Gigi here. Today I'm going to make a very short video on how to repair the DSG7 DQ200 with the dry clutch, where the main problem is the cracked accumulator valve body, where the oil slips out and you will lose pressure. In the past I've done this video where I removed the whole valve body housing, and that means you have to take the unit apart, you have to dismantle it and change the housing. Now I got sent a kit from Kinergo, a repair kit, a new kit, the second version of this repair kit, where the repair should take less time than before. It's an improved kit, and I will show you how to install this kit on the DQ200 mechatronic unit. So as I said, this kit was sent to me by Kinergo, and it looks something like this. It's a very small package, and we will open it together, and I'll show you what it contains. So as I said, this is the second version of the kit that they make. Let's open it together. You can see their side here. If it can focus. Kinergo.eu. It's sealed. I didn't open it before, so I never tried this kit before. We're going to open it and see what's inside. You will have some warning instructions here. Let's see, the accumulator is under the high pressure. Observe safety precautions when replacing in the system. May also be under high pressure. And then it's unreadable. I will put it aside. In fact, I will take some gloves. Let's open the bag. And see what we have inside. So as you can see, this is a new oil accumulator. And this is the housing. And the holes are pre-made for you. You can see the holes where the screws are going to sit. Okay, and that's it. Well, I'm a bit no. Also on the bottom you can see there is an O-ring gasket that will seal the pressure. So this kit, it's very easy to install, and I will show you now. This is the cover that we have to remove. I have some screws here. We'll take it out, and the accumulator will be here. So I need to remove the screws first. So we removed the cover, and this is the part you need to replace. This is the oil accumulator, the old one. This is the new one, and this is the base you are going to place down under. And why? Because this housing will crack down here. You cannot see it from here. You have to take it out. So you have to take out the whole housing to see it. On this version you can see like a little bit darker line here. That means this is cracked. If you don't know that this is cracked, you'll think, this is good, no problem, I can install it back, but it's not. I can assure you this is cracked here. You can see a very thin line. It's a fracture. Maybe it's not completely cracked, but it's definitely on the way. This is not cracked, this is okay. You can see there is no line, no mark, no nothing on this body. This is the old version without any pronunciations, and this one is the new version where you have some pronunciations on the valve body. I don't know if it's if you can see it or not. You can see it has some perturbations. Yeah, that means they try to reinforce it so it doesn't crack, but still some of them crack. So we have to remove the oil accumulator and then place the one from the kit inside. These are usually a pain in the ass to open if they still have some pressure on it. And then I will try to see. We got lucky. Remember, before you open this and you try to change things, you have to drain the oil. You have a small plug here you have to remove, and then you can drain the oil. So this is the oil accumulator, and then we have to remove 3 screws here in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and then place the part that came with the repair kit. These 3 screws out, short ones. We have the now, let's see, we have to adjust so the holes fit. It will only fit in one position, so don't worry. Just turn it until you can see the screws for the holes align, and the other screws align too. So we're going to place back screws. So as you can see, they will only align in one position, and here the 2 small holes that will conduct the oil. Now it's tight, and we're going to place the accumulator. As Kinergo didn't supply me with a special tool key to close this one, I am going to close it by hand tight, and voila. So this saved you a lot of time. The old kit you had to drill some special holes in the part that goes inside the accumulator. This new kit, it's thought much better. Just place it in, put the screws already drilled and everything is prepared, put the screws in, tie them, put the oil accumulator, and you're done. This is the old, this is the new. So this is the repair using the Kinergo version 2 of the repair kit. It takes a fraction of the time that the old kit takes, and it takes also a fraction of the time that is necessary when you remove the whole housing, because you see all these screws have to be taken out, all the oil pump, the pistons that push the clutches, and everything has to be dismantled from the old and put to the new, and then reinstalled, and so on. So yeah, if you want to save a lot of time, yeah, this is a very good option. So you saw that installing the version 02 of this repair kit from Kinergo takes a fraction of the time that it would take to change the whole valve body housing and the oil accumulator housing. The first kit, you had to drill the holes yourself, you had to measure, yeah, it was a pain to install. That's why I never made a video with it. I had a kit installed. It took me too much time, and I decided not to do it, not to make a video for YouTube with it. This kit instead, it's just plug and play, click click, done, job complete. So if you want to save a lot of time, you would go with the kit from Kinergo. If you don't have the budget to buy the Kinergo kit, and you want to save the difference, which is about 130 euros from the valve body housing and the Kinergo kit, yeah, you will buy a valve body housing, and you will replace that, but that will take a lot longer time than to change just the oil accumulator. So for people who want to save time, go with the Kinergo. For people that want to save money, go with the valve body housing change. So thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys. Bye.